welcome back to our attempt to play Super Mario World. It's fine. Larry, why? Okay. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I was doing okay last week. I just don't remember what I did! Okay, so how are you, Nicole?
I'm good. How are you?
A little stressed. Classes are over though, so I'm doing okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Classes are over. I don't have any finals. It's actually finals week, so I have a lot of free time. And, so I get to relax and try and recuperate and all that stuff.
Good.
Okay. And, I seem to be doing okay here. I'm not going back for that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Laptop also happened to do... Oh god, where is it going? Oh, I remember this. I can stay here.
Yeah, you can. I remember that too.
Laptop did well. We talked about that last week, where Laptop had a vet appointment, and I was worried that he was going to, you know, die spontaneously.
Okay.
And he didn't. He went in and got his teeth pulled. Oh god, I don't know what's coming next.
Bunch of thwomps, if I remember.
No, it's the pencils and no, Magikoopa!
Oh, I remember this now, okay. Well, at least you got through that first part, okay.
No! No, I want in! No!
Oh!
I didn't think it would work!
See, I knew you could get through one of those blocks.
I didn't...
Do it. You were saying last week.
You can, it's just, like, when it's halfway up your jump arc, you're going too fast to get in.
Right.
Anyway, so Laptop did fine. He had to get some teeth pulled because he had some really bad cavities. Like, the doctor, the vet, said that he could put, like, his tool all the way through his tooth or something. And, like, one of the top ones just practically fell out when he was looking at it. You okay?
Yeah.
Concentrate.
So I'm gonna go back to this level for a little bit.
Gonna try.
See what happens. Okay.
Ooh.
Haha! Thinking about that actually before we started playing. I was thinking about why was I jumping back up into the spikes, and it's because I was holding A.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
Oh god. Oh god.
I was holding it and I wasn't tapping it, so I was like, let me try tapping it there.
So
okay.
Also, oh this.
Okay. Yeah, this.
Right.
Okay, so we're good.
My heart.
Good.
Careful of the potavoo.
Okay.
Oh god.
Now that I have the cape through here, though,
Oh god.
make it a little easier.
Oh, this part though.
Okay.
Those automatically kill you, so.
Right.
God. I can't continue my story. My heart.
Okay. No! Mushroom, shroom.
Go!
I did it!
How? First try! Oh my god!
Shit, I need the... Oh god, now I have to...
You can do this!
Fuck.
No! God, no!
Okay.
Oh!
I got this.
Oh god, you got this! Oh
I got
god!
this.
You got this! Don't fall off! Oh god!
No.
My heart! My heart!
Okay. Yes!
Oh god! Oh my god!
All that bullshit last
Redemption!
over 20 times to do this fucking level. I got it first try.
Redemption!
Very much redemption.
Oh my god!
Reznor. Alright, that means I get here first.
Yeah. Do you want to come back and help me with my castle?
Yeah, sure, why not?
At least a few times before we go into Bowser.
Yeah. Ah!
Anyway, so Laptop had to get teeth pulled, and he had to get 3 of them pulled, and so he's kind of drugged out right now, but he's feeling much better and he's back home. And Laptop is all drugged out, so Oreo loves it because he can go and snuggle with Laptop, and Laptop's too drugged to care. So he just lets Oreo snuggle with him.
No.
You can do this. You've watched me do this a million times.
Oh yeah, and we saw how well last time that worked with the other level that I saw you do a million times.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see, what else has happened? No. Yeah, if you don't get on top of it when it goes up, it's really hard.
Exactly. I figured that out pretty quick. I could have caught it, but I needed to be able to...
Let's see, classes ended. I only had one class with, like, any sort of semblance of a grade or anything. Like, one class I took was just, like, a seminar where you... Why did I do it again?
Wow.
Why? Nicole, why?
Although, technically, I shouldn't be complaining because I had a lot of stupid deaths on the other.
So I only had one class. The other class was a seminar where you just go in and listen to the guy talk, and it's, you know, educational purposes only. So the other class was
it interesting, at least? I always worry about those seminars.
It depends on, you know, the seminar and the content within. This seminar was what to expect in a job in academia and what to do with your PhD, and how to apply to jobs, how to write your cover letter, that kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds helpful, though.
Yes, very helpful, very relevant to my interests. And it talked about, like, if you don't want to go into academia, what are your other options with the PhD, like working for a national lab or a private industry kind of thing. Woohoo!
Ow, that was nice. Kudos,
And
that was pretty.
what kind of workload to expect in each of them. And, very, very informative, and I'm probably going to take the follow-up one, which is more about actual academia rather than all your options and applying for the job. It's like, now you have the job, what to do. So
Yeah, that sounds very helpful too, because
very
that's
helpful.
what you wanted to do forever. So
Yep,
or at
forever
least
and a half.
That's what you wanted to do since I've known you, and it feels. I mean, I haven't known you forever, but it certainly feels like it.
Yeah, and so I want to take the next one. Like, it tells you how to write a grant and all these wonderful things.
Oh yeah, yeah, that shit's very helpful.
And how to publish, even though I've published a few things. But I want to take that again, especially since it's such an easy class.
Right.
You don't even have to show up because it's recorded and put up online, so...
Oh, that's good.
No! I forgot.
It's only good. I mean, like that can be good, but like if you're one of those people who likes asking questions.
Yeah, I
like...
showed up every day anyway. But if I got sick or something, it wasn't a big deal to miss it. So. Most people didn't show up, and by the end, it was only like 4 people in the class.
Right.
But, you know, we're paying to be here, so I think some professors just take the idea of, like, if you don't show up to class, it's your money you're spending. It's not like, oh. It's not like,
Oh, I
almost turned that around. It's not like they're your mom or to make you sure you go to school or anything, you know.
Right, exactly.
So...
If this is something you're taking seriously as a profession, then...
Yeah, you had to pay to be here, so...
Right.
And it's a lot... I almost...
I love how... Oh my god. I think you're overthinking it now.
Yeah, I need to wait and then jump over it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was one class, and the other class was the Human-Centered Graphics class, where we had a bunch of programming assignments, and had to present on a paper, and it was all about how humans perceive graphics, and what can cause certain things to happen with people's, like, gaze tracking, and, like, what's the minimum number of polygons to make something believable, like, where's the diminishing returns on that, and all these cool things.
Oh, jeez. I've seen you do that, like, how many times now? And I couldn't
You need to jump over it and head to the
Yeah,
next
I know.
platform.
I intellectually processed that once I died.
Like, oh right, I remember what to do there. So that class was my only graded class. There's no final in it, though. So,
But
this is finals week coming up, and I have no finals. Neener, neener.
yeah.
Suck it,
Then
y'all.
back college, I do not miss is finals week, because for me, like, finals week was classes, but it was also because I was a music major, it was also preparing like doing what they called juries, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they called them. They called them juries, where basically you prepared some type of piece throughout the, whether it was singing or piano, you prepared some type of piece throughout the year, and then you played it at, like, that was your, like, performance final, and then they, like, told you how to do shit better. So,
Make sure you wait on that one there.
yeah, okay.
Oops. I spaced out. I was not looking at the screen. You should look at the screen when you play, by the way. That's a good tip. Pro tip there.
Pro tip.
So anyway,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, and so I had a couple of blow-ups during these juries, which made me, I don't know, kind of looking back on my, like, college time, like, it's tough with, like, this diagnosis bullshit. Oh, I timed that wrong.
a little too fast.
Like, this diagnosis bullshit that's been happening, right? And, like, because at that time we were running with bipolar, and I don't know if I've talked much about, have I talked much about my Asperger's on this?
You talked a little bit about it. I don't remember.
But I think now that I'm kind of starting to own it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's easier
a little
to
bit more. Yeah.
talk about it now.
Yeah, because it's been, I got the diagnosis in March. So
those of you just joining with us,
yeah.
small recap.
Small recap. I deal with a lot of depression and anxiety shit, and then I ended up in the hospital, and then they did all this testing stuff, and they're like, hey, have you ever thought about the fact that you have autism spectrum disorder? And I'm like, no one ever brought it up, ever. And I've been in therapy since 1994. So I was like, okay, nobody's ever brought this up, ever. But as I look back on my life, it started, coming into place and making more sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so I officially got diagnosed in March with basically high-functioning autism. Like, I could do stuff in life. It's just, like, instead of being addicted and obsessed with drugs or alcohol, I'm addicted and obsessed to anything that has to do with social interaction.
Yep.
And I worry about it and all that good stuff. And, like, if someone doesn't talk to me, like, I get depressed. And if it's like messed up, because, like, sometimes I think people should just think, like, well, like, just get over yourself and deal with it. And it's not that simple. If it was that simple, I would have taken my own advice by now.
Yeah, it's like, just stop doing the thing you can't stop doing.
Exactly. So
thanks. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. I didn't think of just
not doing
not
it.
Thinking about all of that. So that's where a lot of my energy goes, is socializing and how to socialize and how not to socialize and what you're supposed to do about socializing. And
do they still like me? Do they not?
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
No.
So, god damn it.
Whoa,
dude, that was awesome. Okay.
The timing's gonna be different here. There you go.
We got it back. We're back.
Yes.
So what was I talking about to start off with?
Finals and the juries.
Finals. Yeah, vocal juries. So sometimes at these vocal juries, I would have these outbursts. I actually want the mushroom here. I want it as a little bit of an insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that one. It's this one that you can stand on.
Yep, that you probably should.
I didn't time the jump right. I could have actually gotten hit and then.
It might be easier to run underneath it, but at that point I try to be really close to the front of the snake so the chain and ball spawns earlier.
Right.
So
I think because the timing was off.
Yeah. So mini game programming theory here is the patterns on these guys are created when they're spawned. So if you're walking at the head of this snake versus the tail of the snake, the pattern is going to be different, including if you run from the back to the front.
Huh.
So they spawn slightly off screen and then start moving. And where they're positioned, it's the same every time, but if you spawn one later or earlier, it's going to be different in relative to everything else.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's different sometimes. Anyway.
So, yeah, so I would have these blow-ups during these things, and it would be all dramatic and shit, and at the time I thought it was because of, like, bipolar episodes, but now looking back, I kind of think it's because... Fuck this part of the fucking level. I now think it's because I was getting so overwhelmed with, like, the pressure of
Social
performing.
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, that, like, I just kind of shut down. And sometimes when I shut down, I have outbursts because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was younger, like, I would just randomly, like, blow up. And I know, like, all kids blow up, but it's like, I was a pretty patient and calm kid.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would just have these random bursts when I would get, like, overwhelmed in social situations.
Overstimulated.
Yeah, when I get overstimulated, I either blow up or I shut down. So, like, I feel like my brain is completely dead sometimes if I get, like, overstimulated in a, you know, things are, like, too loud, or if there's, like, a combination of too loud and bright lights and stuff like that.
Too many people.
I pretty much become, like, a zombie. So that's not fun. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting looking back. Why didn't I jump there? Because I was telling my story.
You're telling your story.
It's interesting looking back and seeing, you know, these signs or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and how this plays into now that there's this boy, this guy in the picture. And,
Oh,
like,
before we
how-
change subjects, just to finish, about
yeah.
my finals. And I have no finals, so neener. And my grade in this class was based on projects, which I like for computer science, because, you know, there's not really any time in, like, a computer science, like, job that you're gonna have to do something in 2 hours with no access to internet or help manuals or anything. You know, it's
Right.
all about the product you create at the end. But anyway, so I was feeling, you know, depressed over it, as we always do. And there was no reason for this. You know, I'm a good student. I got a 4.0 at Clemson, but that doesn't even, like, make a difference to me. And, like, I would keep thinking, oh, even if I bomb this part,
Yeah.
I'm going to still get, like, a C, so I'll still pass.
Here's the deal. Let me tell you. She showed me her final... Is this the one with the video
Yeah.
you showed?
Yeah, that was that video.
She showed me her final project, and it was fucking cool shit, man. Like, it was, like, so fascinating to, like, watch and, like...
I think I'll link it in the video. Just remember that I didn't get the copyright for a lot of these images, so don't spread it around. It's for non-profit. It's just for my final project! So I claim nothing of it, but I'll link it in the description. But
Yeah, it's so cool, though. Like, the concept behind it and the fact that, like, you know, like, pretty much, like, came up with this, like, not completely on your own, but, like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you were saying, like, some of the other projects were, like, ideas that they brought up as examples in class and already had this,
Yeah.
like, system and formula set up, and then I got kind of nerdy about it because it was, like, the distance formula, which I had been going over with my tutoring students, and, like, so it was kind of cool to see that,
Let me in!
be, like, practically be...
Let me in! I can't get in! Oh, God!
Dude. Okay, there's nothing down there. Okay, we're good. Oh god, you need to beat Larry in like 50 seconds. Go.
I can... Oh, God, no! Oh, God, no! No! I panicked. I panicked.
Although
Anyway.
I haven't even gotten there yet, so I can't.
Yeah, so our final project, we had to, like, do some statistical analysis and report on the results in the form of a little movie. And
Right, which is
Nicole
why
saw this. I showed it to her.
We didn't record last week because Lizzie was like, yeah, no.
I have 24 hours to do
get
this.
I was like, I get it, dude. Like, don't worry about it.
It's not gonna happen.
I
Anyway.
remember those days well. It's been a while, but I remember them well enough to know that they're a pain in the ass. So
Yeah.
stupid part of those.
But you liked my movie, and I was feeling, kind of like I reached the point where it was good enough, so I just turned it in. Because, I'm always going to be harder on myself than I should be.
Yeah,
And-
sometimes I wonder if Lizzie and I were like twins that were separated at birth.
Yep.
Like, not like identical twins, but fraternal twins, because we look eerily alike as well.
Yep.
And like, not completely, but
Close enough. It's a long-lost cousin, maybe.
Yeah, like, related somehow. It's very strange. Yeah. So we're both super hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
And then people approached Miss Lizzie about perhaps...
Yes. So when I mentioned this idea to the teacher about what I wanted to do.
25 minutes or something sick like that, but finish your story. And then
Yes. Feel free to play another level while I finish up this story. So when I told the professor about this idea that I had, she said, "That's very interesting. Would you want to publish this?" I'm like, I wasn't planning on it because I didn't think it was a good enough idea, but sure, if you think it's worthwhile. And then when I told this to another professor I was consulting on who did like virtual reality stuff, because I wanted to talk to her about like sound quality and stuff, she said as well, "Are you intending to publish this work?" And I'm like, well, 2 different professors asked me if I wanted to publish this, so maybe I'm onto something.
Yes.
And
The point is, it didn't suck.
yeah,
They wouldn't say, "Hey, I think you should publish this," if it sucked.
yeah, they had no reason to. Damn it.
See,
And-
it is hard. See?
Yeah, if you miss it, it's just impossible. And also, so I was feeling kind of meh about. You can do another level. This is gonna just take a few minutes. So I was feeling kind of meh about the video, and we had this thing where everyone had to vote for their favorite project, and whoever won got 5 extra credit points. And I was like, I don't want to see it because I'm worried no one's gonna vote for my project and all these things. But it turns out everyone voted for me, and I was tied with this one other guy, and so I got 5 extra credit points on it and got 34 out of 30 points on my final project. So, been feeling a little better about myself.
Well, at the end of this video, neither one of us suck. We should listen to ourselves. But
Yeah.
I think we need to make another video.
Yeah, we
right?
need to stop here. We can continue on the same thread next time, but I wanted to finish up. The point of
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
is, I think I have 102% of the class.
Which is pretty fucking awesome for grad school.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we'll be back in the next video.